going on?
How you doing?
What's up? Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Are we on? Are y'all on?
We're all or no?
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
The Tennessee is way too strong.
Right now, let's cheers.
Cheers to ginger ale.
Welcome to Real Hair Talk, y'all. It's Wednesday. Turn up, turn up.
Wow.
Wait. Look at your hair.
Oh, you lying?
Let's give it a display with the hair now. Come through with the crochet.
You know.
Come through with the crochet.
Thanks for the breakdown. Thanks for the breakdown.
The breakdown.
I needed that breakdown.
Ain't she cute? She popping. She popping.
I had a good time. It hurts a little bit, you know.
She said it hurts.
I had these things in my head in a long time.
Right. Wait. Let's get up on that. Ain't that cute? Ain't that cute? Ain't that cute?
How you guys doing?
Ain't that cute? What's up? Wednesday night. Come through, y'all. Wait. Skip. Everybody get a display. Let's come through.
Stupid.
Come through. Come shake.
Yes, guys. So I didn't want to wear the wig this week.
No wigs.
I didn't want to wear the wig. I didn't want to wear the wig.
Today's topic is wigs versus weaves.
Hi, Brian. So what's good, y'all? What's good?
What up?
Thanks for tuning in.
Are y'all ready for tonight? We talking about all the goodies about wigs and weaves.
Yes.
Y'all ready? Is y'all ready? Is y'all ready on all?
Well, we want to go into last week. Did you guys enjoy last week's show?
Y'all watched last week?
We came through with the crazy. Yes, we did.
Last week was what?
Met Gala.
We did the Met Gala.
Some of you guys did not understand why we did Met Gala, and that's what brought us to our subject today about wigs and weaves.
Wigs and weaves.
But, you know.
Hey, Sir Timothy, come through.
Hi, Sir Timothy.
Thanks for tuning in. We talking about wigs versus weaves.
Yes.
So
people didn't really understand what we was doing last week.
Last week I had on a wig. If y'all wasn't tuning in last week, I had a wig on. I had my green mohawk with my 27-piece on the side. Okay. So
last week I had several wigs on.
She had multiple wigs on top of wigs. Top of wigs.
Right.
She was wiggy.
Wiggity wig.
Wiggity. Okay.
But we did that because, like we said, it's an expression of, you know, how we are. We can't use those expressions every day.
No.
You know what I mean? So, you know, we had to try to do it on times when we can, like how they did at the Met Gala.
Yep, they came with it this year.
Came through.
They came through.
All the way.
Yes.
So, who likes wearing weaves and who likes wearing wigs? Who likes more than what? Why should you wear it? What's going on with it?
What you think?
What do you think?
You know what? Wigs are taking over, y'all, okay? These lace fronts, frontals, these bomb colors.
I be liking it.
Ombre, balayage.
Now remember
back
in the day, people did not want to wear wigs.
Look, back in the day,
people did not want to wear wigs. If you wore a wig, it was like some old clowning, like, oh what? Like, or if you wore a weave. Now today you can't tell if you don't even have a wig or a weave, like you're not popping if you don't have a wig or a weave.
Right. Either or.
You know?
You have to have either or. You got a weave or you got a wig.
Yes.
Or clip-ins.
Right. Nowadays. But it's well accepted these days. Back then it wasn't. You know what I mean? Wigs started from, if you really want to know.
When did wigs start, y'all?
3400 BC, guys.
What?
Like, seriously. From the Cleopatra days. From, like, Egyptian days. From back in the day. You know? A lot of the Egyptians wore it.
Yes, they did.
Using beeswax to stick it on.
What?
Like the old got to be.
They had their own got to be back in 18 BC. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 ABC.
ABC. They're using beeswax to lay their lace fronts down.
Yes, indeed.
Wax.
Yes.
Wax.
This is fun. Yes, it is. Make sure. Yes, they were. So, what is it that you like about wigs?
Okay, look. I like making custom wigs. Custom wigs for clients is really the best way to go because you're going to get a better outcome, accuracy of the wig. Because when you go to the store and buy a wig, you buying what you see on display, and not all wigs look great on everybody. So that's why you have to try on wigs when you go to the wig store, or when you buy a wig off the internet. You're not guaranteed that wig gonna look bomb on you. It might look good on that picture, but you put that shit on, it might be too small, or the hairline all crazy. You might have a widow's peak, and the wig don't have a widow's peak, so you gotta figure out how to cover up your widow's peak.
Right, now that's the hard one.
That's the hardest.
You have a widow's peak?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hardest thing to find.
I have a few clients that have the widow peak and they want to do the lace front, so they have to find a company that make lace front wigs with the natural V.
Oh, so, they have that. Yeah, with the V. That's right.
But it's hard to find that. So you got to really do your research on that.
And then we have wigs that people don't understand what closures and frontals are about.
Right. Closures it's like the U form of the base, so it just goes here on the top. And then you have the frontal where it goes from ear to ear. So you can do your slick back ponytail, half up, half down. Have baby hairs all the way down around your ears and your neck and all down here.
Right. Hey, Denise. We know you at work, my gal. We know you at work, my gal.
Hey.
Blup, blup.
Bump, bump, bump.
Yes, and then for those that don't know, this I was trying to show. This is like a piece of lace, but then you have some wigs that are not all the way lace, like this one. And you can't part everywhere. You can only part in certain sections.
Yeah.
You can glue it down a little bit too, but then you can't really make like deep parts because the hair will fall. You know, it's not going to fall like a natural wig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a lot of times, some of these clients, you have some clients that want to wear a wig sewn on, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you got to keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make sure that, you come to the salon more, you have a client like that.
Yes,
right?
I have a client, she comes in, let me tell you her background. So her hair is very weak, and when I first met her, we was doing sew-ins, full sew-ins with the closure, full sew-ins, and, me being as a healthy hair care specialist, like, okay, should I repeat that?
Right.
Healthy hair care.
Underneath these wigs and weaves.
Okay, we care about your hair at X Studio.
Right.
So, I was doing her sew-ins for a while, and I noticed that her hair is not strong enough to continue on to do this process. So I was letting her know, so we can take your hair, we can take your weave hair, and we can turn it into a wig. Mm-hmm. She was very, very skeptical on that because, everybody, when you say wig, people think church-made wig. Okay? Right. Sister Jenkins wig. Sitting up here. We don't want no Sister Jenkins in the first row.
No.
Okay?
Holla.
Hallelujah.
No.
But I had to explain to her that I can create her same look, and by taking her weave and making it to a wig for her, and she can come in and get her wash and hair care treatment,
right?
Deep conditioning, trim, all that good stuff that she needs to do on her own hair, braid her down, and put her wig on and style, and she good to go.
But not everybody needs a wig, guys.
But not everybody needs a wig, y'all. If you 22 and you depending your whole life on a lace front, you will be bald.
Right.
Before you're 45.
Right. Before you're 35.
Not 65.
35.
45.
Right. Your hair is going to be on the flow.
On the flow.
No, you have to make sure that the people wear, even the ones that wear weaves. We have a lot of weave clients. We appreciate the clients. We appreciate making you happy with the weaves. But some of you guys get so attached to the weave like white on rice. Like you can't separate your personality from the weave.
Yeah, you always have to give your weaves a 2-week break in between your next
At
week.
least. Not for 10 years straight,
But
where you think that hair is
But
you.
if your hair is very, very damaged and is not wearable,
yeah, weaves are good. They are protective styles.
But
yes,
if your hair is not wearable in between those 2 weeks, then I suggest do like the treatment, take down, treat your hair really good, give it a good hair mask, and then go back into the weave until get your hair growing correctly. Then once your hair is growing correctly, then you can do your own hair in between the 2 weeks.
Right.
Do a wash and flat iron press, wrap your hair every night for the first 2 weeks, then you go back into your weave.
Right.
And that's how you get hair growth from a weave.
Right.
2 months.
No more than 2 months, people. Now,
But
people
I
out
always
here
give my
wearing
clients
weaves
3.
for 6
I
months.
give them 3 max. Just
I
because,
say 3 max too.
But 2 is the by law.
Right.
And hair school law is 2 months, okay?
Right, no, seriously. In salon law, I don't care what law it is.
2 months.
It's 2 months. Don't go out here dragging with this 4 months. Then you talking about, can I get a tighten?
I'll give you 3.
In the 4th month, talking about, can I get a
3.
tighten? No, you can't get anything tightened because that's when the weave starts breaking out your hair because now you want it tightened. What kind of hair am I pulling? You know what I mean? To make it tighter. Now you're pulling that hair and then you're breaking off that new growth within the hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's once again applying weaves the wrong way because you're waiting too long because you're braiding too tight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're sewing too tight. You know what I mean? I've had to learn that over the years. I used to be braiding tight and stuff. And you had to be taking pills.
I never had that.
I have.
All my clients.
I have.
I've been doing hair for
tight,
19 years, and none of my clients never said, "Oh, my braids were too tight." Never. Never been braided too tight. They never lost their edges.
I ain't nobody lose no edges now. I ain't nobody lose no edges, but I was braiding tight. Like, okay, I can't do this no more. Had to learn different methods on how to braid. Everything is not a beehive. I can't stand that. Everything is not a beehive braid down. Now you're doing weaves. That is not the major way to do weaves. It's like, oh, I got a beehive, and that's it. That's how you put your weave on. No. I mean, everybody has different techniques of weaves. Braid down. No, nothing wrong with that,
But you gotta learn how to do a braid down where it is flat base, no lumps, no bumps, and 1,000 braids, y'all.
No, you don't need 1,000.
You don't need 1,000 octopus legs hanging in the back, and you gotta be bunching it up in the back. And
now you do have to separate some sort of braiding when you do.
But at the end,
because if you braid all the hair together, the braid just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Right,
like,
but at the end of when you finish your braid down, you should have no more than 2 or 3 or 4 dangling braids. That is it. If you got 20 to 100 braids, all these zigzags and lumpy wumps and whoop whoop and this and that.
Around like this, like no.
Yeah, that's why you bald headed. That's why y'all bald headed.
No, I feel like anybody can get creative. Seriously, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they can, but I agree. Right? I freaking agree because you're doing too many braid downs. How is the hair going to even connect? It's going to be like too thin for you to be pulling thread through that hair anyway.
And then
so you want to make it sizable enough to where it's able to make the hair sit and not be lumpity bump.
Right. You want flat here. You want that to be flat.
Right. You want the flatness.
Okay.
You want the flatness. Yes.
Flat.
You want the flatness. Yes, indeed.
And you want the takedown to be easy too.
Right. Then because then you leave it in for 4 months. Then what? How's that takedown going? Sit in for like a whole 2 hours, hour and a half with a takedown. Like, oh my gosh, seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Look, they better get knowledge about it.
Please.
Senator Ford said you need to get knowledge about it.
Senator Ford.
Senator Ford.
So
Y'all know who Senator Ford is. YouTube her.
Right.
Senator Ford is not playing.
She is hilarious. No, but seriously, but shit. Yeah, that whole braid down thingy where it's too many braids, that's a no.
It's called go to a braiding class.
Yes.
Find your weave class to learn how to do a proper braid down and then people are getting away with doing sloppy braid downs so they can use the the net.
Oh, right. Okay, now what do you think
That
about
is the
net?
reason why y'all be doing those nets, because some of y'all don't know how to braid that well. And some of y'all be putting 5 braids in people's heads, and then you expect to put that net that's going to give you a full coverage all over, which is true, but you fucking up clients' heads.
But some people do need the net, but I don't think every client needs the net.
And let's break this down. Mm-hmm. Nets. I do not use nets ever.
I have on certain instances.
No, I'm gonna break it down.
But there's reasons and seasons.
I never use. Now I agree with you on that one, and I'm gonna explain to you there. But my everyday client, I never had, never will, never use nets ever on my wigs. But I will use a net if a client has alopecia, or their hair is thin, and I can't get the braids close enough, and there's a big space in between their head that I can't get, that I need to use the net. That's when the net is purposely used for.
Or if they have thin hair, because there are some people that have really thin, but then you can't do too much with thin hair either. See, that's when you have the option to tell your client, like, hey, do you need to wear a wig versus your hair is real thin? Or you have people with the softer texture hair that, you may have to
or unbraid easily.
Right.
So they do need a net.
Right, because it'll only last 2 weeks if you didn't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. She said, I take it back. I put a low 1 braid.
She said, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. 1 braid.
No. You gotta make it right for each client, you know what I mean? But, you know.
And it also depends on what kind of hairstyle you're doing, too. So every hairstyle, your braid down base, it will be different. But I've been doing my braid down base the same way on all my clients, but I know how to maneuver it in different directions, but still be the same pattern.
See, I kind of vary mine a little bit.
I mean, everybody's different, but
I said, everybody has their own technique.
Everybody master their own craft, and I master my technique on how I do my braid down and how it works best for me, and same thing for you.
Right, and anybody else.
And this,
But you don't need 110, like you said.
Braids.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So when I get finished, you have 1 braid. When I get finished.
Well, everything comes together.
Everything comes together and it'll be 1 braid.
Like mixing.
That's my trick, y'all. I always end up with 1 braid.
And you
flat. Ask my clients. Ask my clients. They know.
We don't want to ask your clients.
Ask her clients. They know.
We're joking.
No, but ask your clients. They know. They know. Mm-hmm. They know it's flat based.
No, seriously.
And together. And got edges.
And it doesn't have to be tight.
And it don't have to be tight.
Like we said before, we talked about that on one show, you guys. How hair being doggone tight.
I think a lot of hairstylists, they take their mind, they let their minds go for, okay, I need the weave to last a long time, so the braids got to be tight.
You don't want to do that to your client, though.
But that's how stylists think.
I had a headache the other day.
There's no need. There's no need to braid tight to make the hair last 2 months. Mm-hmm. Y'all over here braiding tight. Y'all trying to make y'all weave last 1 year.
No.
No.
And I told you I knew a girl like that. She'd be wearing like these individuals for a whole year. Like, how do you do that?
No, I had a client. She left her weaving 6 to 8 months. And
I'm not taking that.
Let me tell you this. When I cut the weave out, she had all her braids was connected together as a nest, like one big giant dread. And she needed a haircut. Like, she needed a Halle Berry, she needed a Jada Pinkett, set it off haircut. That's what she needed.
My sisters.
But she refused to cut her hair, so I told her, I said, well, you are going to lose a lot of hair if I'm going to sit here and break this apart. It took me 2 hours to comb her hair out.
A bunch of foolery.
2 hours.
A bunch of it.
And when I flat ironed her hair was nice, it was straight, but it was paper thin. It was so paper thin, she needed to get a sewing.
It's like she probably needed a wig.
No.
Did she need a wig, or was her hair that?
No, it was thin. It was.
How could you even do that to yourself?
It was just thin.
That's so nasty.
It was almost like. It almost looked like, you know, when you in beginning stages of cancer, like how you just at the beginning stages of losing your hair.
Jeez.
But she was still long.
But that length don't mean nothing when that hair is damaged.
That's what I'm saying.
That length, you just cut it off. I don't even want to look at it. That hair means nothing to me because it means nothing to this head of hair right
But
here.
you know what? She said she would never do that again to herself ever again.
She wore it for 6 months?
It was 6 to 8 months, and she never did come in for the wash and touch up or anything. So she just did like on her own. So when she came back, I'm looking at this like it's a bird's nest.
And then when you continue to shampoo that kind of hair, like you basically you can't rustle up because that hair ends up rustling up after, even though it's in the braid. And people think, you know, like I said, you can get it tightened on. You can get it tightened maybe like within a month and a half or something like that if you're trying to wear a couple more weeks.
Yeah.
But that hair continuing being shampooed ends up rustling up. And then when you're trying to comb that out along with the hair that's already shedding. Now, a lot of people don't understand that when you wear your weave and take it down, the hair that comes out, there is hair that's going to come out because your hair sheds every single day.
But
it's not like shedding because your hair is falling out.
And I'm glad you brought that up because we're gonna let you guys know why we say 2 months. The reason why we's supposed to last 2 months, you guys listening? The reason why we's last 2 months because you lose 150 strands of hair per day.
Per day, people.
Ladies and gentlemen, you lose 150 strands per day. That means that's throughout your day. So when you wake up in the morning, you brush your hair, you're losing a few strands. You at work, a few strands is falling out, but you don't notice it because it's only 1 or 2 strands here and there.
Right.
So by the time you get home, you don't lost 150 strands throughout the day. So that's why we tell you weaves only supposed to last 2 to 3 months because all that dead hair built up in your braids, that's how you get the lockup and the dread.
Right.
And y'all putting nets on top of braids, y'all suffocating the hair.
Right.
And then you suffocating the hair. You can't wash your scalp. The braids and the hair is never getting clean.
It feels like it's covering. Suffocating. There's no holes in this.
All you're doing is washing the weave and the net. Your scalp ain't getting clean. Your real hair ain't getting clean. And them braids ain't dry.
Oh, that's another thing.
That's another thing. When you have a net, them braids ain't never dry.
Honey, let me tell you.
How about
do
that?
Not sit up here and get a weave.
You put your client under the dryer for 5 hours. She's still damp. You're like, why is she still damp? She got that damn net on, covering all her fucking braids.
You ain't lying. I can't deal with the net like that.
Get that shit out of here.
I can't deal with the net.
Y'all stop putting nets on your client's head. If your client ain't bald or thinning or spaced apart when you can't cover
all
well,
it does is suffocate the hair.
Come on now.
The head. You're right. It does.
Stop being
because
lazy.
There are a lot of people with a lot of hair.
Do your braids down correctly.
Right.
If you do your braids down correctly, you don't need a net.
No, you don't. Are you trying to catch fish, or are you trying to have a breakdown that's held down in a lazy manner? You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
Hallelujah.
Come now. Come on now.
No, seriously. Another thing I can't stand is when a client gets a weave and you don't want to send her to the dryer to dry those braids. And you have 2 times. I've had clients that have like hair down their back and get a weave that's a little shorter because they don't want to deal with their hair. There's nothing wrong with it. I love it. You know, you get a weave for your purposes in life. You know, if you work out a lot, you can't hold a hairstyle. You know, weaves are great.
Yeah.
But be prepared that when you get your hair done, get those couple of hours together because you will be sitting under the dryer. And when you don't, that scalp is still wet. It's not going to dry in the sun or you walk outside, I just need my hair curl. Then your hair is not even going to last because you lay down and then this is soaking into the hair and then, reviving. It's just not good. It's just not good. And then that turns into mildew, moldy.
Come on now, preach.
You know what I mean? You don't want to be mildew, moldy, walking around here like, watch. You know what I'm saying?
Her weeds stink. Ooh.
Right. You don't even want that.
Ooh.
You don't even want that. You smelling people hair from it, two people in front of you in a line.
Oh,
I can't stand it. I've seen that. I've seen it. I was like, ooh.
I've seen it too.
I smell mildew head.
I've seen it too.
No bueno.
The foolery and the fuckery.
No bueno, right.
The foolery and the fuckery.
The foolery. It's no bueno, honey. No bueno. So when you get a weave, be prepared to sit under the dryer with your braids. I'm not saying you got to be under there for 10 hours.
No.
Not saying none of that, but at least make sure you dry those braids. There are different, methods and, moving it around, opening it up.
My clients sit under dryer 45 minutes to an hour. Mm-hmm. No longer than an hour and 30 minutes. No longer.
Right.
No net.
No net.
And they dry. And they braids dry. And they scalp dry. Come on now.
Get through that scalp. You gotta get through that scalp, guys. Sometimes you feel like, you can't. You gotta get through that scalp.
Yeah, that's important.
You cover that up, and like I said, unless it's necessary, don't cover it up.
Wait a minute. And
what about the new stocking caps for the new weaves, though? What do you think about that?
With the glued on braids on top?
Yeah, I think that it has a little.
I think it's ratchet.
I don't think it's ratchet. I think it helps the frontal look like a real frontal. I think. She said, "Oh, girl, I can't braid." Braid, yes. It's so. I guess they have it on piece. It's not like you got your whole head full of,
But it's a stocking cap with braids glued on top, and then you do your wings on top of the braids.
Yeah, but it's part. It's like part. It's not the whole thing. And then it's actually kind of thin. So when it's really, really thin, when you're trying to glue that, people got to watch that. You just got to watch your edges on that. Because these glues, you glue down. Right. Yeah. Taking some education classes on hair and the scalp is key, right?
Yes, it is.
Because your scalp is what, you got to have a healthy scalp.
Right.
You got to have a healthy scalp. It's a skin. It's a part of your skin.
Yes.
Starting from your scalp, because you'll notice that if there's something wrong with your face, or if you're breaking all the ends up, sometimes it can go into your scalp.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or from whatever's in your scalp can go to your face.
And it also depends on how what you're eating, your lifestyle. Are you stressed?
Yes.
Are you not drinking enough water? Are you not eating the proper vegetables on a daily routine? Are you working out?
Yes. But fruits and vegetables, guys. Fruits and vegetables make a difference in your hair.
It really does.
Alcohol, smoking, it's a lot of things. I'm not knocking nothing, but all in all, it does. It's all a part of hair growth.
Yes.
And a part of having a healthy scalp.
Yes. Yep.
Please know it.
Get knowledge about it.
Please know it. It breathes too in a living being. I don't understand that. The scalp is key, though. The scalp is key, yes. Hey, Madeline.
Oh, yeah, she's saying the scalp is a living being.
Oh, yes, the scalp is a living being. Yes, darling.
The scalp is thirsty, too, how?
Yes, it is. So things can't be too tight. When I first because my hair is, really short. Ooh, my scalp was hurting like, oh, my God. Oh, I'm going to tear it out.
She was doing her own. I braided it down. And she did her own crochet.
The braid down didn't hurt.
Of course, just trying to get that crochet up in there was painful because you're doing it yourself.
I know.
But it's cute though, right? It's cute.
Summer style, because I got to get myself together trying to get it out there.
Okay.
I don't know whether I want to wear, short hair, long hair, whatever it is, Glue ends. Now, what about glue ends? There are some people now that like glue ends. What do you think about glue ends?
You know what? I was the king of glue ends, okay? Mm-hmm. In the early 2000s, I was quick weaving, gluing tracks in, making hair bomb blend in.
Super
putting two packs in between they real hair, having them nice and silky, bouncy, boom. And then all of a sudden people was like, fuck that glue, I want to sew in.
Right. That glue
and clip-ins.
Used to be like, that would break my scalp out.
But you know what?
Used to be breaking some people were allergic.
Look, I I'm not trying to sound all bougie or on top of it or whatever, but I felt like I mastered, since I was doing so much of glue-ins back in the day, I felt like I had to, if I'm going to continue to give my clients all this glue-in all the time, I have to figure out how to take care of their hair while putting all this glue on their hair. So I came up with my own little technique and concoction, how I was removing their glue out their hair, and they will still have all their hair in their hair. Yeah. And I mastered that, and all my clients had hair on their hair. Yeah. And I was gluing them down all the time.
Well, yeah, I continue to have healthy hair clients, but some clients can't take that glue.
But now I don't know.
Like tire, but you know what? Tire.
Yeah, but I don't know. Something is they changed in the products because all of a sudden the glue started making people die.
What you mean?
Yeah, girl.
Die?
Let me tell y'all this story, y'all.
Die?
Y'all can Google this story, y'all. Y'all listening?
Stop. I've never heard.
Y'all can Google this story. I'm about to tell you this.
You've got to be kidding me right now.
No, listen to the story. Okay, so this lady, she went and got her hair done at the salon. She got her a quick wig, right? You know how they just mold your hair down and they put all that glue on your hair and they glue the tracks. And she had a 27-piece, and it was all like cute and stacked in the front. So she went to a nightclub, and she was drinking. She was partying with a man. She was on the dance floor, dancing for hours and hours, and she was sweating while she was dancing. And so since she was sweating so much, the sweat was making the glue swell on her scalp, and it was suffocating her scalp, and she ended up passing out on the dance floor, and she ended up dying because the glue suffocated her scalp. Google it.
I'm stuck.
Google it.
I've never heard of that.
Google it.
See, that's why you have to consult with your clients when you are getting certain stuff. Then how do we know that? Like with the glue. That's crazy.
Just don't know.
So it like activated the glue. I mean, it activated
from the sweating, and you know how you got, because you got to mold your hair with the Pro Style. So you got the Pro Style.
Ooh, Pro Style.
And then she had the wave cap on. So you know those wave caps that's just stretchy, but when you put it on, it's tight, it's snugged on.
Right.
So it kind of hurts a little bit right here because it's really snug, but it's still nice and firmed here. Then she had all the glue tracks, 27-piece. So that's a lot of glue. So she at the club, dancing, sweating.
Wow.
And her hair was kind of like swollen up.
That's crazy. I would like,
Google it.
Wow.
Look, I didn't drink on that story.
Right. Lord have mercy. I've never heard of such a story. Like, that's
Google
crazy.
it.
But I wow.
Google it.
I'm so stuck.
But yes, I don't know, but
Sheesh.
a lot of people are starting to get allergic to the glue now. So whatever they putting
allergic.
Whatever they put in the glue now is
it's tire material. I think it's like tire material.
People are just not with it.
Yeah.
But I still use it every now and then. I might have to use it, but I never use it.
Same here. Sometimes you have to use it.
Yeah.
In certain instances, but
and it's like little areas.
From the 2000s to now, like in the 2000s, man, everybody was getting glued in here.
Okay.
Everybody.
People was buying a gallon glue like this big.
Here. Yeah.
Last you 5 months.
I have clients now that get glued in short tracks, and it's fine because it looks good with their hair. It's nothing wrong with it because I keep the hair healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't have no bald spots. You ain't tearing out. Now, when you do have glue-ins, you're not pulling it out where you're tearing it out without putting the oil or something, some kind of remover.
To loosen up the track.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Brian. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, maybe allergic reaction from
the glue.
Yes.
That's why her hair swelled up.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's all in taking care of because your scalp can be messed up from that too. Yeah. Burned. I've seen burned scalp. I had a client that her scalp underneath, she had it in for like 2 weeks, but she said, I didn't really feel nothing when I was removing the tracks. It was like her scalp was like, it looked it was nasty. It was like full redding. Like it was like it looked crazy. So basically, it was like allergic. So I had to get the sea breeze, and I had to use an astringent to
Like pussing up.
It wasn't pussing, but it was just raw red. It was just like it was ugh.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But when I put the astringent on it, then it went down. But it was like red lines in her hair, like
From the
it was so
tracks.
crazy. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, and that was her first time wearing tracks.
See, not
Glued
fair.
in, you know what I mean?
That's why a lot of people just stay away from the glue because it's not.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not
fun
saying
no more.
there's nothing wrong with the glue.
Some people still can do the.
It's not, but
glue,
it's not for everybody.
But everybody can't do it no more like they used to back
No,
in
it's
the
not
day.
for everybody. It's not for everybody. I know it's not for me. I can't. Like, I'll be sitting up there burning. A day later, my scalp be like burnt up. Like, you know? So,
No.
woo.
No.
No. And even the glue for the wigs. Now, the glue for the wigs.
Yeah, I've seen some
They've
horrible
gotten better.
pictures.
They've gotten better.
But this is from stylists that don't know how to correctly put the glue on the lace front.
Right.
I've seen a video. Her scalp was like, it was down to the white, and it was an indent.
What you mean down to the white? To the white meat?
Because she lift her lace front like this, and the glue ate up her skin right here. So she had like a small hole right here.
I cannot.
And it was like bleeding in the middle, and it was like white and peeling around here.
These are some creepy stories.
Y'all, look. Y'all YouTube hairstylists think y'all know what y'all doing.
See, that's what I'm talking
You
about.
gotta be licensed
We're
professionals.
not saying
out here.
nothing's wrong with the YouTube, guys. Nobody's saying nothing's wrong with the YouTube.
Look, I watch some of these YouTube videos, and they be piling the glue on their scalp. I be like,
you gotta let those layers dry. You gotta let those layers dry. It's
the
not
girl,
the
she
same
put the
mix and
whole
everything. No,
tube
it's not.
of got to be on her. She
Right.
slabbed. It looked like a slab of butter
Ugh.
going all across.
But then see that glue you gotta know what you gotta try different things, but you gotta know what you're using.
No, you gotta know what you're doing.
And but seriously, you still
called
gotta know the
get
ingredients.
educated about it. You know what? That is the nice topic of the show. Get educated about it.
Education.
Okay? Get with Senator Ford and get educated about it.
Right. I don't know tonight, guys, on Facebook. I'm sorry. I want to say we cannot see any comments. I swear, like I don't know what happened. What I pushed, I don't know. We know you guys are watching, but we can't see any comments. I'm so sorry. Sorry for the whatever happened. Maybe I pressed something. I don't know what happened.
That's why you heard malfunction.
I just didn't want to turn it off. So we know you're interacting, but I can't see you. So, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did, guys. But no, just like we always say and reiterate in every show, make sure that you know that your stylist knows what they're doing and that they go to continuous classes, because they've come out with so many different glues, so many different products that won't break the hair off, won't tear the skin up. You know what I mean? Madeline, they're using glue like Ultra Sheen back in the day. Exactly.
Not Ultra Sheen.
Ultra Sheen. Yes, they are.
Spread down. Wipe me down.
Wipe me down. Yeah, but no, they have to. I don't know what I did, so I'm sorry. I guess maybe we'll see the comments later. I'm not sure, guys, but we love you anyway for watching. Hi. So those are wigs versus weaves.
Okay, let me show you. We have a wig display, so I want to show you guys what a wig. This is a lace frontal, but it's synthetic, y'all, so it might get a little nappy, so ignore that. Okay, this is...
But know the difference in the hair of your wig, too.
Right.
Because sometimes synthetic hair, you got to know what looks you want. There are a lot of cute weaves in synthetic hair, because all my weaves are synthetic.
Yeah,
but
this is
some
synthetic.
People are allergic to synthetic, and synthetic is braid, like the Kekalon hair. Yeah. That's synthetic hair. But it's just styled and it's processed in a way where you can shampoo these wigs, they come right back.
Yes.
Don't think you can't shampoo synthetic hair, guys.
Yes, you can wash synthetic wigs. You just gotta know how to wash them. You can't rattle them up like it's real hair. You gotta kind of like swivel down, swivel down,
Right.
swivel down.
So here we go.
So
Yeah.
let me show you the inside of the wig.
Yes.
This is a. Okay, so it's a frontal all the way around from ear to ear.
Lace
And it's
material.
lace. See, that's lace material. I'm going to zoom in for you guys.
Lace, guys.
Lace.
Now there's silk bases and there's the other ones are like mono bases, which are kind of like plastic almost.
Yeah.
So you want to know the difference in those wig pieces as well.
Yeah. Let's get up and knock.
Get
up and knock. And then you have the band back here to tighten it. This is to tighten up your lace in the front. Boom.
Yes.
Boom.
And the majority of wigs, if you don't get a wig with that, that means maybe it was custom made, but you should always have a wig that has the things in the back.
You know I gotta put it on there.
Oh, you know what?
You know I gotta put it on for y'all so y'all can see. I'm y'all model for the night.
Quaisha. KK.
I'm about Quaisha.
Not KK.
About Quaisha coming through. How y'all doing?
The doggone wig.
The wig.
The wig.
See?
Not deal.
Hey y'all. I'm
Kel.
How y'all doing?
But the lace should always look flat. So bottom line, where you can't see, should always look flat. Now, sometimes you need the glue and sometimes you don't. A lot of times, it's nothing wrong with using the hair glue just as long as you know how much to use.
Right.
And know what types of glues to use, because not every glue is meant, you know what I mean, to work right with your skin.
Right.
You always got to make sure you use the alcohol. You always got to make sure that, you know, you go through layers to make sure it sticks well. If you are going to use a frontal wig.
Right.
That's cool. That's cool. Excuse me. What's your name is? What's your name?
My name is Shalayla. I'm Shalayla Jenkins.
Shalayla Jenkins.
I live in Beverly Hills.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
And I come to X Studios and get my lace laid. Okay? Lace laid at X Studios.
I can't with this guy, this bloody wig.
No, wait. I'm the new Snapchat filter. Am I the new transgender
Not the
Snapchat? Y'all seen the new Snapchat filters?
That is hilarious.
Men looking like women and women looking like men.
It's so crazy.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing? You are a damn freaking fool. I cannot.
It's a Snapchat filter. How you doing? Snapchat filter.
Snapchat filter.
Wait, Snapchat
That's
filter.
the girl you without the beard or
Right.
with the beard.
Snapchat filter. Snapchat. Snapchat
Hilarious. No. No. So all you gotta do is, like I said, pay attention. Wigs are fun. I suggest always getting a wig if you want to change your hair color or a wig.
Yeah.
You can get a wig. I mean a weave. I meant a weave, not a wig. Nothing's wrong with them as long as you have hair care underneath. So that's what we want you guys to know and realize. And continue to keep in mind is that you should always keep underneath condition.
Yes.
You take a weave down, make sure that your stylist conditions your hair.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need 3 shampoos because 2 shampoos sometimes don't always, you can't just
Get all
shampoo.
the dirt. Yeah,
Right.
You got to shampoo your hair with
Comb through that hair.
You want to start off with a clarifying shampoo first. You want to get up all that dirt and build up off your hair first.
Right.
Some people might need that twice.
Right.
But hit that once and then a moisturizing shampoo right after and then the conditioner.
Right.
Because the whole trick of it all is to keep the hair soft and moist and healthy and clean.
And then another thing, because remember I was Miss Detangler not too long ago. Woo, it was a little hard, but it was nothing, some people don't know. When you take your weave out and you take your braids down,
listen y'all,
you have to comb through that hair first.
Look,
do not go straight from the takedown to the shampoo. Don't do it, Lord.
Look, when I first started doing weaves,
I
had my bad experience of that.
Woo.
I was learning. Well, you have to learn from somewhere, but I learned my lesson. This is my first time learning how to do weaves. This is years ago, ancient years ago. And took her hair down. This is my first time doing a takedown. And took her braids down, and I just went to the shampoo bowl, and I was scrubbing, scratching, trying to get up in that scalp. Like, yeah, this your scalp gonna be clean, girl. I know you've been itching up in that weave.
Right.
When I got to the conditioner part, when it's time to comb through,
you can't even shampoo the hair. You can't clean the hair correctly. You got this.
It was.
You can't.
100 gnat balls. And it all locked up. I was at that sink bowl for almost an hour trying to comb her hair through, and it was so much hair coming out, and I was panicking because I never seen all this hair coming out.
Hair.
And that's from hair. What we were saying earlier in the show. Your hair sheds 150 strands per day. So when you leave
2 months,
3
months, that's trapped hair that traps into whatever it is.
Look, my sister.
If you don't comb it through.
Chloe, y'all, look, I'm putting y'all out. My sister, my cousin, y'all one of them.
Yeah.
When 2 months, take your weave out, girl.
But no matter what, whenever
wash
you take
your
your
hair,
weave out,
comb your hair out.
Spray some detangler. Sometimes I suggest spraying detangler throughout the hair first. Once you take that braid down out, and comb through with a wide tooth comb or a detangling brush.
Yes.
Because once you get through that shampoo, honey.
Firstborn, I love y'all show. Thank you. Much love. I see the hearts. I see the hearts coming.
You gotta detangle. You gotta detangle.
That's the key. Detangle.
And then you shampoo, because your whole purpose of shampooing your client's hair is to get it clean.
Yeah.
And to make sure you're not stripping it of the oils and all the natural stuff that we have, and then it's like your hair is looking dry. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you have dry hair underneath the weave. It's unhealthy. You don't want that.
Yeah.
You know?
You want clean, correct hair.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Clean hair, people.
Clean hair.
People. But clean hair and hair care and making sure that hair is on your head and not on the floor.
Not on the floor.
Yes.
Not on the feces floor.
So that's all we want you guys to remember when wearing wigs. Wearing weaves, everything is always fun.
Yes.
You know, we love it. We love it. But make sure that you are taking care of that hair underneath.
Please, y'all.
Make sure you're combing through from the ends to the roots. Not from the roots to the ends.
Right.
Yanking that hair on out.
You know, ladies, don't feel bad of going to a salon and just make an appointment, just get your hair washed, deep conditioning, blow dry. That's it. At least you getting that done. You can go home and you can. Those
ends trimmed.
Yes.
Those ends gotta be trimmed
when it's needed. But if you can't afford to get a weave or the extravagant hairstyle that you want, at least make an appointment to get your hair treated correctly. Just a wash and blow dry, deep conditioning. You know, just get that done for yourself, and just make sure your hair is clean and healthy for yourself.
Yeah.
And you can go home and style it yourself, but hair care is important.
Yes, it
is. Please. Hair care is important. Hair care is important. Hair care is important. One more time. Hair care is important.
Stress it.
Hashtag all that. Hair care is important.
Hair care is important underneath that weave, honey. And those wigs. So that's our wig versus weave. Just make sure you know what you're doing with the glue.
Yes.
You got the beads.
Got the beads.
You know, your glue.
And your 1, 2, 3.
You know, make sure you know what you're doing with it.
Yes.
You know, not anywhere where you learn, but make sure that you are professional. Or make sure you go to a professional.
Not a YouTuber, but a licensed.
Where's it at? You know it's in the background.
Look, her license is over there.
In the
y'all can't see it, but the license there.
It's in the corner.
My license is over there. So by the way, you guys, we back in the salon.
Yes, we're back in the salon this weekend.
We back in the salon for the night. This is our backdrop.
Yes.
Our backdrop.
Yes. We're glad you guys are tuned in every week.
Yes.
Like I said, we do have more things coming.
Backdrop. Give y'all backdrops.
We have more things coming, guys.
Oh, y'all see the license? Y'all see the license?
In the corner.
In the corner.
In the corner.
The real license in the corner, y'all, right there, boom. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Wait. Y'all see the license in the back? Boom. The license is in the back.
Y'all know we some food.
The license is in the back. Look, see right there. What? Boom. License. Okay?
I always thank you guys.
My license over there, but you can't see it. But it's on the wall. Okay?
We are going to have some guests, guys. Summer is coming. So we're going to talk about summer hair.
License one more time.
You see in the background.
License.
In the background.
The license.
License in the background.
License in the background.
Yes. So next week.
Is that it?
We will be discussing
Is that the
some
end
more
of the
things.
show?
End.
It's the end of the road. End of the show. Last little sip.
We always thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, please take these suggestions, use them.
Yes.
The best way you can.
Share the video.
We will be talking about braids, and we will be talking about summer hairdos. We're going to be having guests. We keep telling you guys this. We're trying to get it together. You know, we've started this from ground zero, and we're learning different things about the IG and Facebook Live every day. But we always appreciate our audience. We appreciate our clients. We love you. Client Appreciation Day is for us every day, darling.
So I want to
every day.
Wait, for our viewers, if you want to watch our previous shows from when we first started, you can check us out on YouTube. Type in Real Hair Talk Wednesdays, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll put it up there like that.
She put it up there. So go to YouTube and you can see all our previous episodes. You can see all the topics that we done came up with. And
even on Facebook, because my Facebook is basically open to everyone. And you can scroll back on shows when we talked about alopecia, when we talked about nails,
everything.
when we talked about so many different things.
We talked about everything.
We're going to have some crazy moments, and we're going to have some more crazy moments coming soon. And we're going to have more guests, and we're just going to make it fun. We just like to continue to be natural, fun, and we appreciate you guys taking our suggestions and the things that we know, because we've been doing this forever. I love it.
Ever.
I've loved it ever since I was a kid. I'm going to continue to love it because I learn new things. That's why I continue to go to class and just educate myself on trying to make sure I treat you right.
Wait. So we're going to end the show with, you better get knowledge about it.
Please do. Get knowledge about it.
We're going to see y'all next Wednesday.
We're going to tell you, darling.
We're going to see y'all next Wednesday. We're going to have a new topic for y'all.
Yes, we are. We may have a guest.
We keep saying that.
No, it ain't no we keep saying that. It's just everybody got... Look, the guesses that we try... The guesses...
Well, we did have...
Guesses that we trying to
have a guest on 2 shows ago.
Yes, and we appreciate
Miss Summer. Check her out.
And Lyric Cross.
Yes, Lyric Cross.
Everybody that we trying to have on our hairstylist. So everybody
look, this is our first season.
You know what I'm saying?
This is our first season. So for season 2,
we're going to get it together.
We're going to have guests all the time.
No, but seriously. Then we're going to have, because everyone that we know does hair. And everybody has, makeup artists. I'm going to have some of that too.
Busy.
But everybody's busy.
Yes.
Everybody they can't tune in. But we're going to try to make it happen for you guys. We're going to get our schedules and everything together. Because that'll be education on top. And these are people that we've worked with, people that we love, people that we respect in the hair game that have been doing hair just as long as us.
We're going to bring in some celebrity stylists. We're going to bring in some celebrity makeup artists.
Yes.
So we're going to really get into all of that in season 2.
Make it fun.
Season 2, y'all, we coming through.
Yes.
But season 1, we are branching out. This is new to us. So
yes.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for the love, guys. We appreciate you. Real Hair Talk. Nita Kane, a.k.a. Juanita Carrillo.
Xavier L. Westbrook. Instagram it.
Yes. And we appreciate the love. And we love you guys.
Yes.
Love your hair.
Love your hair.
See you next Wednesday, same time, different place. We don't know.
Ooh.
You know how we do.
Look, our background might be different. We might be outside.
You never know.
You never know. We might be on the streets of Beverly Hills. You never know.
You guys have a good night. We will be talking with you guys next week. All right? Night.
Good night. Bye.